Good morning. Okay, it's been like 97,000 years since I've been on YouTube, and I figured we would just do like talk and put some face on. So first, I'm gonna start with I'm acting like I'm doing this with the real setup. Sunscreen. I already put it on. Hi, I can't type back. I'm like not back, but I'm kind of back. I'm just like trying to get used to it again. So it's gonna do some maquillaje, some makeup. I was gonna do like a scooch, like a hot girl summer tutorial, but it's almost too hot out. I live in Atlanta and it's almost too hot out to do a full face. Like, it's just not, there's just no point. Hello, Michelle. So this is gonna be a bare minimum. It's hot as F outside tutorial. So I'm gonna use color corrector. I have some hyperpigmentation. This is gonna end up being a whole. No, I'm not real, Maddie. I am an illusionary unicorn, and I'm not real. None of this is real. We are Sims. I need a beauty blender. I'm not prepared at all. I have no idea what, whoops, I didn't want to put that there, but that's okay. I have no idea what I want to talk about, so ask me something, give me topics. You know what's going to happen? I'm going to do a whole face. That's what's going to happen. Every time I say, oh, I'm not going to put on a lot, I'm not going to do a whole face, I do one. Is this light too bright? Let's see. I need that light because I am blind. Okay, so I'm gonna have to look in this mirror too real quick. Okay, so I've color corrected. Going to. I can't find anything. Alright, I'm really addicted to LA Girl Pro Conceal. I have like 3. I don't know. Yes, I used to do planner videos. I don't really use paper planners because I'm a hot mess now. We need to discuss Dominican Republic. You don't even want to know what I'm holding my camera up with. Like, I'm literally holding it up, like holding this tripod thing up with like MAC eyeshadow palettes. So if there's a crash, that's what happened. Yes, we do need to discuss Dominican Republic because we're going. We're not afraid. We are bad bitches and it's a hot girl summer. We do what we want. There goes Bentley. Okay, is this even working? This is like not. What I would recommend. Is it cheaper there to go now? I've been seeing a lot of discounted rates at places because people are canceling, and they want people to still come. So I found some really good like Airbnbs, like exactly near where I want to stay for like $20 a night. But it's already like not cheap out there, so that's why I'm going. And I'm going because I need to get my Spanish back on track. And I know the only way that I'm really, really, really gonna do it is if I just like immerse myself. Yes, we do need to play our cards right so we can get flued out and not have to pay for anything. All expenses paid. That's what flued out means. Okay, so I guess I will do my eyes. Mi ojos primero. I'm gonna take a fluffy brush. I'm just gonna take, do you see how much I love this palette? Oh, what's his name? The Spanish teacher guy from Kentucky. He's just so cute. He's my favorite. I'm just gonna take a brown and just put it everywhere. Or Ricky from Bilingual Blogs. Oh, the guy. Yeah, he's so cute. His little tutorials are so fun. And then I always remember the words because, like, he makes a little thing about it. It's like, this light just doesn't want me to live my best life. I have no idea. What should I do? Like a color? I was playing with her yesterday. We just weren't getting along. I wanted to do like an orange kind of thing yesterday, but it didn't really work out. I'm gonna knock this whole thing over and I'm gonna be mad. Alright, this one's boring. Oh, that one's boring too. Okay. I'm just gonna do my go-to every day. Why is all my makeup by LA Colors? I'm acting like I don't have anything. I literally have 12 drawers full of makeup. Okay. So we're gonna take her and we're gonna put her in my crease. I do not have a lot of real estate for a shadow. Oh my god, Coastal Scents was like bomb. I haven't ordered from them in a really long time, but like when I first started like really playing with makeup, I ordered everything from Coastal Scents. I feel like everybody has that palette because it's probably made in China for really cheap, and then every company just white labels it, puts their name on it. Do you remember when e.l.f. was $1? I was just thinking that the other day. I was in Target and there was like e.l.f. stuff. It was like $5 or $6. I was like, wasn't the whole point of e.l.f. to be affordable? I'm so washed out and I look light skinned. Like, exactly. I remember everything was $1. It was good quality. I'm gonna just put some of this in though. It was good quality. It was affordable. And now, like, who do they think they are? Who? I get inflation and stuff, but I just want to look pretty and save money. And so now I need something to put near my brow bone. Let's see. Maybe let's use that one. Oh wait, I didn't see the Target comment. I'm not good at this at all. That's why I'm practicing in the middle of the morning when most of the peeps are at work because hot mess. I feel like you can't even see what I'm doing because the light, but I'm blind and I need light. I once was lost. We should probably put something on our eyelids. Where's my eyelid brush? Where's my favorite one? This one's my favorite one. See, I work from home now, so I'm home like all the time, and it's really boring. It's really isolating. Does anyone else always blow my brush? It's not what I thought it would be. Oh, we do? Yay! How did I get? I actually made my own work at home job. It worked at a company. We'll call it Schmacko. I worked at Schmacko for 8 years. It was a lab. It was a startup company. It had a really cool culture, good vibes. And then some investors bought it or something, and I don't know, the whole thing it just fell apart. And I was super unhappy, like I was just stressed out all the time. I changed roles in the company when I started. What did I do? I do client service stuff. Then I got promoted to do sales. And I had a territory. I think I had like 15 states, but they were all really boring states. The only fun state I had was Puerto Rico, which isn't really a state, but y'all know what I mean. But they would never let me go there. Even though my clients were like, can you come here? Because we need help. But it was weird. I had a really weird sales manager. Like, she was such a little biatch. She left me in Utah. Do you want me to do that? I'll do a story time. So I had to do a conference in Utah in Park City, which is, I think that's where they have like film festivals. It was in the winter. It was a really, 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 really big conference. So I went there with my supervisor. We'll call her Elizabeth. So I went there with Elizabeth. We'll just call her Elizabeth. That's not her name. Her name is like not allegedly Elizabeth. So we had ended up having to stay at 2 different hotels, which isn't a big deal because they were literally like my hotel, her hotel, and the hotel where she was staying was where the convention was. Ooh, I gotta do brows, so I gotta look in this mirror. So I took care of everything. I made sure we had a shuttle from the airport to Park City. I made sure that I booked one for the way back. I had to do a lecture. And we teach doctors biopsy techniques and how to order 100 hairless pig's feet. It's really not fun. and get them delivered to my hotel room. And I just remember putting them, what's that thing, like the bellhop thing, the cart? And there were like little pig's feet sticking out, and the person in the elevator with me was just so disgusted. And I just smiled like it was normal, like, yep, get my pig's feet. Because when you're teaching biopsy techniques, like, you can't practice on humans. You can't practice on humans, so we would teach them using pig's feet because they're the closest thing to humans, because they have white skin and veins, and you can. But you can't play around for too long in a lecture because they start to stink after like an hour and a half. They really start to stink. I feel like none of these colors are even showing, but it looks really cute, so I'm just gonna keep going. Okay, so it's the last day. It's snowing. It's like a snowstorm. We've been there for 4 days. She did nothing. I mean, I get it. Maybe she was just there to supervise. She went skiing all day. She was drinking wine all night with clients and other vendors for the conference. Like, she did nothing. Like, I don't even know why she went. I think she just went to drink wine and smoke, because that's all she did. Put some concealer. Oh no, let's like finish her eyes first. But I let it go, because that's how I am. I let everything go. I give people 11,000 chances. So I'm waiting for the shuttle that I booked, and I'm like, crap, it's late. And we had a red eye back. And some eyeliner. I have to look, because I do my eyeliner like a child, and I hold my eye. And I'm like, crap, they're late. And she's like, oh, where's your shuttle? I'm like, they must be late. So I'm like calling them. They're like, oh yeah, we'll be over there. The weather's bad. Like, don't worry, we're coming. Another hour. So now it's getting closer to our flight. And I think it was like a 45-minute ride. I can't find, my favorite eyeliner is dead and missing. So it's like an eyeliner for children. So then I'm getting more nervous. It's snowing harder. And now the shuttle company, like, they're not even picking up their phone. And I was having trouble finding another shuttle company because it was like a blizzard and it was late at night. So she's like, when you figure it out, and let me know what's going on. I'm sitting in the bar with these doctor clients over here. So finally at a point I realized, like, this shuttle company, they're not coming. It's not happening. It's snowing. I've checked out of my hotel room. She's checked out of her hotel room. We're screwed. Well, not really screwed. I guess, like, the worst thing that could happen was I would have to stay. We would have to stay till the next day. But that would cost money. Oh, no. I had a credit card. I had a work credit card. It was really fun. So she's getting really mad at me. And she's like, you know what? I found a ride to the airport. I don't know why I'm using a fake voice. Like, I'm leaving with some of our clients, and we're taking a shuttle to the airport. And I was like, cool, let go. Can y'all come get me? They're already on the highway. So her drunk, selfish ass knew I was stranded. I had no options. She's my manager. She's my sales manager. She was a regional manager. She didn't do shit all weekend except for drink and ski. And then she's going to leave my black ass in Park City, Utah by myself in the middle of the night in a snowstorm. So I just played dumb. I was like, I don't gotta. I had to use my like professional like Caucasian voice. And I was just like, I don't gotta. And she's like, oh, we're too far. Turn around and get you. And I was like, this bitch. I don't know why I didn't call Uber. This was a couple of years ago. I don't know if Uber was really like a thing yet everywhere. And Park City is like, it's like in mountains. So the guy at the hotel, he was actually really nice. He was the one other black person in the whole city and state. And he was like, don't worry, like, he was going to take me to the airport, but his shift ended too late. I know you're not supposed to hold your eye like this, but I'm not changing. So he made some phone calls and he hooked me up with some random shuttle person. And I was like, thank you, Jesus. So we're going down this mountain in the snow, racing because I have to catch this stupid flight. I get to the airport, everything's fine. He was kind of creepy, but it's okay. Like, he was like, oh, I wish we had more time together. My wife would love you. Like, he was just really weird. And I was just like, y'all are not going to Elizabeth Smart my ass over here in Utah. Like, no, it's not happening. I just want to get out. So I get to the airport and roll in my little bag, and I have the attitude. I'm going to use this unique mascara because I can't find my favorite one. So I make it, I check in, I go through TSA, which took like 4 seconds because it's fucking Salt Lake City, Utah in the middle of the night. There is nobody there. And I go into the little smoking room because, yes, I used to smoke. And I was under stress. And I get a text talking about, are you at the airport? That you make it here. So instead of being professional and mature, I just left her ass on red. And then another 20 minutes pass, and we're sitting, obviously we have the same flight, so we're sitting in the same waiting area, but I'm purposely hiding because I'm mad, but I can't do anything. I can't pop off on her because it's a work event. She's my supervisor. Obviously, she has some kind of power over me. I'm in Utah, in Salt Lake City, at an airport. I'm brown. So then I finally answered my phone. She's like, sorry about that. Are you at the airport? Like, I have to make sure we stay together. You selfish bitch. You didn't need to make sure we stayed together because you left my ass. You straight up dead ass left my ass because you don't know how to handle your liquor. And you're over there flirting and drinking wine with a bunch of old men who don't care about you. That's your truth, Schmelizabeth. And I didn't talk to her. I just ignored her ass on the airplane. And then I just made sure not to have, like, contact with her. Because that would really piss me off. Like, I'm the kind of person, if I go somewhere with you, like, we are leaving together. I don't care. I don't care if we're going to the Quick Trip. I don't care if we're going to Park City, Utah. If we arrive together, we are leaving together. Because I'm not a selfish bitch. Oh my God. She had so many microaggressions about me. She would say stuff like, how did she say? Oh, I remember one time she talked about growing up. And she assumed I grew up in the inner city in an apartment, and I was like, no ho, like, I lived on Long Island in the suburbs, and I went to private school. Like, I'm more bougie than you are, ho. See, that's how you got, We go together, we leave together. We don't have to live up each other's butts. Well, I mean, I'll live up your butt, but with my supervisor, like, I get that, but you just don't do that. But it's fine, though, because she was allegedly... Wait, if it's fact, do I have to say allegedly? She was the worst manager ever, and I really hate saying this. The only reason why she was a regional manager for so many years was because she was banging the president of the company. And I'm not saying that because, like, I'm mad or jealous because I wasn't. Like, she was literally banging the CEO of my company. Because at my first conference, he was there, she was there, and there was another person. And we had, like, this casino night thing. I remember she disappeared and he disappeared. And I was just like, okay, like, we're hosting this. We look weird because you're not there. These hoes come back down to the room, to, like, our... It was a casino night, so just picture, like, a casino convention room thing. Her hair's messed up, his hair's messed up. They're both drunk, and I'm like, sweetie, come here. Her blouse, it was all buttoned, or like, she didn't even button her blouse right. And I was in such denial about it. And then my boss was like, hey, Kimberly, and he put his arm around me, and I'm like, ew, don't touch me. You just, like, literally did sex with her. I don't want you touching me. But, yeah, they had an affair for, like, 3 or 4 years, but it ended up really bad. I don't know. And oh, yeah, of course he was married, so... But yeah, they were together for like 4 or 5 years. It wasn't a secret. Everybody knew. I even think his wife knew. But then, I don't know, something really bad happened between them, and he hired a private investigator to follow her, and I'm just like, she's not even that cute. Why do you need a whole private investigator to follow her? But it is kind of sad, so I shouldn't make fun of her, because it ended up that he went to her condo, and I don't know why they had an argument, or maybe the private investigator found some stuff that my boss, the owner of the company, didn't like, and he beat her ass, which I do not condone men ever laying a hand on a woman, and he's big and she's real. She was mad small. But yeah, he beat her ass. So it sucks, because it's like, it's not even revenge or karma, because like, that's like a really bad thing, like. And then she disappeared. And then they fired my boss, which was the owner of the company, which was really weird. Like, it was even his last name. And then he stalked the company because, I mean, I'd be mad too, like, but the reasons why he got fired from his own company were his fault. So then his brother was in charge. And then he would stalk the company, like, he would pull up and, like, go on about how it's his building, and they had to get all kinds of security because he was being weird. And then he started a new lab, and then they sued him. Like, I get it. He worked so hard to build that lab, and it was worth so much money. But, yeah, how do you get fired from your own company when you slap the crap out of your employees? He's done a lot of other stuff. Oh, they said he did, like, cocaine and other drugs during conferences. He's publicly yelled at employees. Like, he's kind of a dick. He was one of those people that was, like, either really fun or really a dick. There was, like, no middle ground with him. And they gave him, I forget, I think they gave him $10 million in cash. And then another couple of million to shut up and go away. But his ego and his pride were so inflated that he kept fighting with them, trying to open a new company, and then they sued the shit out of him. If you give me $14 million to shut up, I'm gonna shut up. Like, once the check clears, there's nothing to talk about. I'm not doing a damn thing to spite you. I'm just gonna retire earlier than planned and live my best life. Okay, this is all my makeup because it's really hot outside. I have like this weird, like, I don't know why I extended it because it's just like a weird natural highlight, but yeah, I don't know why he kept fighting, like, dude, take your money. Oh, and then the other founder, he got fired too. And he got sued, so I don't even know if they have money, and like, he has kids, and his wife forgave him, I guess, because they're still married. But I would have just taken the L and remembered it. So I guess that was like 2 stories in one. So I'm gonna go. But this was fun. And maybe I'll come back later and figure out my lighting situation so you can actually see what I'm doing. Maybe wear some clothes and wear some pants. But if you're watching and you're like on my old vlog, y'all know I never wear pants in the house. Like, there's just no reason if you're in the house to wear pants. I just got a notification on Snapchat that my friend, for a friend request, but that friend is dead. And he died like a year ago. Do they have Snapchat in heaven? Okay, I'm gonna go. Love you, bye!